Wholeness and love to you all. I just wanted to have a conversation because I wanted to let you all know more about me. I want to speak more about me and my life journey so that a lot of you all can see that some of us are not too much different from other people, because oftentimes people can look at someone that is inspiring and motivating and they feel like, oh, they just have it all together, or they had the greatest life, and oh, they just had things handed to them, and like they don't go through things. Everyone in this world goes through things because we've all come here so that our soul can grow and evolve. And in fact, like, respectfully, although growing up I've had quote unquote friends or people that I consider best friends, and very supportive for sure, will be there when you call them and everything like that. And so when it comes to me though, being a woman here on this earth plane, I've never had support or protection from a man. I've never had a father in my life. The grandfather I had was very abusive, and the people that I've dated did not really have, it was respectfully nothing. There was no type of sense of protection. I'm the one that had to be like the breadwinner, the one with the brains, the one that protected, the one that worked all the jobs, the one to do, like a lot of things. And it was like, we all have choices, which is something that I speak to you all about. We have these choices. And so based off of the choices that I've made, obviously it led to me not being able to see the signs. And that stems from, too, when we grow up in a home where the people that you're growing up around don't love themselves. So they are unaware of how to even teach you love. So then you find other things to kind of teach you how to grow up or how things are supposed to be. Because when it comes to relationships, I have never seen a relationship of what I know a relationship can be. I've always been a real spiritual gifted being. And I've known this since I was 2-3 years old. And it has never been accepted by the family that I was born into. So I've dealt with you ain't gonna be SHIT, you this, you that, you ain't nothing, you think you all that, you this, you that, so I've been addressed with a lot of negativity. I've been addressed with not feeling like no one was ever on my side. Like this is legit the life. So I'm just sitting here, and yes, you could look at it, I've been like the popular type, everybody, likes the energy, thinks I'm a good person and all these wonderful things. But yet, when you come from being in those events or going to those parties, then you left to just be alone, because that's just really what it was. And then also being born into a family where they thought material things was love. So yeah, I traveled all over. Yes, I had literally everything that I could ever ask for, but it was just so much more to that. Especially when it comes to acceptance, being accepted, because everybody have their own story, or they have their own way of how things are supposed to be done, what it's supposed to look like. And if they're not connected to our only one creator that will let them know the actual right way to do things, then we are left here with like, well, what are we to do? So I know there's a lot of people out here in this world that feels this way. They feel like they're alone. And I'm just here to tell you that I have a spirit team that is so strong from higher realms. And they have always been there since I incarnated onto this earth plane. And they've always sent me signs and signals and things of that nature to let me know that I'm okay, to let me know that I am loved, to let me know which steps to take. I was raped at the age of 16. That was my first encounter. I've been raped several times. And instantly, after that occasion happened, I forgave that person, because I've always known that there is a darkness here. I've known that I come from love and light. And I've recognized that my light and my abilities and my gifts is not really welcomed in this world with the way that it's ran. I can tell that with the way people ate, the way people talk, the programming, none of this stuff was right. It was all negative, and it was meant to control and manipulate people. And at a period in time, I was a part of that programming. But there still was a part of me that knew that I had a higher calling, or there was something bigger or better, and I knew that I would discover it someday, somehow. And it is unfortunate that we have to go through near life death experiences to be able to come to the realization that we are so much more. And I'm sharing this just to show you how, there's forces that is outside of us that is here for us, and that we are not alone, because you will have those who like, let's say for instance, these religions, everybody just so, for those who are into religion, you have to really understand that religion, the churches, that's a business. So it is highly ran by those people that want to keep you in the dark. And I mean, a lot of people who's just so all for it and all these things, I have to ask, because I always question that. If they say our creator does not judge no one, why do people that go to these churches judge other people? Why do they talk about other people? Why are they committing adultery? Why are they doing all these things that they say that you're not supposed to do? Why are they saying my religion is better than your religion? Like, if you're supposed to be of our creator, that is of, of love and light and all these things, why are they creating separation amongst people? That doesn't make any sense. So people need to really realize that that has never been the way. Spirituality is where it's at. Spiritual, our only one creator. And it is important to get in alignment with that. Because there's a lot of people that will go into those places and be like, it just don't feel right, because your soul know that this is not it. You're sitting up here being controlled and manipulated by darkness. These people are getting so much money, and they working undersided with other people, and the money is not even going to the people. People are over here going to work and they tithing to a place, just giving it straight to the enemy and don't even know it. I'm gonna get off of that and get on to how there was another encounter when I end up almost getting raped. I had to fight 3 men off of me. And this happened a couple of times where I had to fight about 3 men off of me. I'm very petite. I have like no type of body strength or anything like that. So at that moment, that first time when that encounter happened, where I had to fight 3 men to stop them from coming into my home, that I knew that there was a force outside of me that was protecting me, because there was no way I was going to be able to stop them. Like damn near beating down the door to get to me. And that happened twice. And again, I just sat there and I forgave, because I understand the importance of forgiveness. You have to forgive so that you can set yourself free, because it's not for the other person. It is for you, so that you can move on and learn and know what it is that you need to do. This was not no woe is me or why did this, no, because my mind always knew that it was something. And it's like when you are connected, you know that something is just not right. You will recognize that these mental hospitals, it ain't nothing but a whole bunch of spiritual gifted beings up in here, and these people are experimenting on them because they want to play God. These people are going to these medical institutions being experimented on again. They all working for the same people that is trying to keep everybody stuck and manipulated. And this has been going on for so long. But yet in all those instances, the times when I've gotten raped, the times where, things have happened to me, that was not good, I didn't have no one to go to ask for help. It was nobody physically here that has ever helped me in the sense of when I was in some form or shape of danger. I dealt with that with my spirit team, who I could feel but could not see. And there was moments when I did feel like I was alone. Hence the time where I did try to overdose. I had took over 5,000 milligrams of pain pills because I wanted out. And I was still here. So I knew that I had a bigger reason to be here. There is nothing that I'm afraid of. It's more so coming to the awareness of the people that you were around, that you grew up in, that did not have that awareness. They kind of put you on a path of confusion and not knowing who you are, not feeling accepted, and feeling like you have to be a certain type of way, and you don't. All you have to do is be who you want to be for yourself. Keep your vibrations high, and you will attract those who will love you no matter what. Shade, race, if you're a star seed, alien, whatever you are, you will be accepted in every way. So yeah, when you come from people who's supposed to love you and they talk down you, you be in those situations where you like, how am I going to get myself out of this? There's times where I didn't even know how I even made it home. There are forces that is here for you. Our Creator would never give up on you. You have to open your heart to the help. You have to open your heart to the signs and signals. You have to pay attention to these animals out here, these birds, and all these signals and things that are dropping signs to you. Pay attention to the people that are actually doing the work. When you want to go and get advice for somebody, ask them, what do they do on a daily basis? Ask them, what is the first thing they do when they wake up? Find out how they feel and what they're thinking when you're up here asking for help, because it's like, I really feel for these people out here in the world. They up here going to these therapists and things like that, and they are not even set out here to help you, because they know how to make it seem like they really want to help you and got their best interests at heart. But anybody that's trying to put you on any type of toxic medication, drug, or pill does not have your best interests at heart. Because these people out here are trying to do everything in their power to stop anybody that got any type of spiritual gifts and abilities. They want to continue to work on people and take their brains and all this stuff. There's movies out here that they say is fiction that people need to really pay attention to, because there's messages in everything. All of your answers is right there in front of you, and it has always been in front of you. But yet there's something over you like a blindfold that don't want you to see things for what it really is. So it's just really time to really just hold yourself accountable, because only you can save yourself. Only you can take the time to really do whatever it is that you need to do that is for your highest and greatest good. You have to love on yourself. That is like 101. People search for love outside of themselves when it has to start with you, because you have to take care of your body. You have to make sure that your central nervous system is in order, that it is together, that your mind, body, and soul is in alignment. You have to speak love and life in all ways. You cannot talk bad about yourself. You cannot be around people that's talking bad about yourself. You have to be around people that's going to lift you up and encourage you. You have to keep your dreams to yourself. All of your good news and things like that, you have to keep it to yourself right now until you can find someone you can truly trust, because the people that be closest to you is the ones that's trying to take from you. A lot of people are good people, but they are under the influence of the dark and they don't even know. And how are they under the influence of the dark? Because they eating low vibrating foods. They staying in their head, which is allowing the darkness to be able to control and manipulate them, which is making them do things that is not of them, that is not of our Creator. Anyone that wants to talk about people, that want to judge, that want to argue, that want to go back and forth, none of that is of our Creator. That is not of love and light, and nothing will ever come from that. People over here thinking that they are addicted to the pain. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Who would tell you that? What voice is that? Who is projecting those negative emotions and thoughts onto you? So in this sense, it's time to clear your energy. It's time to clear your space. It's time for you to go get connected to nature or water, and to just really sit with yourself and to really figure out, what is it for you? And it's time to question everything. Literally question everything, because everyone has been lied and manipulated for so long. But the things that feels good from your gut, from your heart, being open, you can trust it. But when you have fears, anxieties, depressions, worries, and all these things, you are stuck in that cycle of darkness, and you have to get yourself out of it, because that is what I did. That is how I'm able to guide and assist people I have reversed so many diseases and illnesses for people. I have helped millions. And it's like I wait patiently for a beautiful, solid team that can assist me on this journey in the physical realm, because my spirit team, they show up and show out, because right now that's who I have. That's who I have. That's who helps me to guide me with myself and to guide me to be able to raise my 3 children the best way that I can. You know. But the thing is, you have to just recognize that you will have to just let go of everything and relearn what is best for you. A lot of times you don't trust nobody because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your decisions, your choices. And you have to give yourself a break. You have to be gentle with yourself. Because let me tell you, I was someone that trusted everything and everyone and will forgive everyone and everything. Because no one, no matter what has happened to me, no matter how I could feel that I've been hurt, betrayed, abandoned, whatever the case may be, it has nothing to do with anyone else outside of myself. Nothing else. There is nobody else to point a finger or anything to, but for me to point the reflection to myself to see how can I be a better version of myself? How can I make better decisions and choices for myself? And I know the easiest way to get through that is to work through forgiveness. The power of forgiveness is everything. And then for you to just start over, because all you have right now is this moment right now, and then each moment after that. You're not getting anything back. So it's time to start creating and building from a place of a higher consciousness, a higher level. Start following different people. Start setting the tone for your stuff. Start writing out your own goals. Stop being worried about what everybody else got going on, because that's their story. That's them. That has nothing to do with you. You want to give all of your energy, time, and attention to you, to your dreams, and allow the universe to work out in your favor. They will send you who you need to be sent. They will give you all the resources and tools that you need to be successful. So there's no need to worry. So I just wanted to just let you know that, yeah, no, this was not all, no. I mean, like, literally, I've had to fight a lot, push down everything, and no one to help. No one to help. Because the people who you would think you could go to for help can't even help themselves, so how can they help you? So it's just time to rebuild. It's time for you to start trusting yourself. It's time for you to start loving yourself. It's time for you to start raising your vibrations. And then you will start trusting the choices and decisions about the people who you choose to keep around you. You will start forgiving people. Because if anybody was raped, molested, abused, or whatever the case may be, you did not deserve any of that. No, they do not get no free pass because of whatever the case may be. But the thing is, you can still forgive the situation because they were legit under the influence of dark forces. They was under the influence of these people that you're spending money for, the people that you donate to charities for, these people that you over here, you trusting like the wrong people. Because, you know, just speaking to someone when it comes to even women health, women with fibroids, these doctors will say, oh, well, if it ain't bothering you, don't do nothing. Are you freaking kidding me? Go yoni steam. I done helped so many women with fibroids to shrink it and pass them. People with kidney stones to shrink them and pass, all naturally. Naturally. There is a natural remedy for everything. You do not need their toxic drugs, their toxic lies and stories, and for them to practice on you. You do not. It is a shame how these people walking around and then it takes for them to be in pain to have to get surgery and they taking their dang on uterus out. That is insane. It is time to take your power back. It is time for you to choose you. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Take the guidance and do what is best for you now. You still have a chance. You still have a chance. And the time is now.